opened tonight our coverage of Farmington and North Farmington High School football on a little bit of a different note. You were looking at a picture of the TV10 family, and we lost one of the members of our family this past summer. In the upper right, that's Don Carter. And I'll tell you what, Don Carter, I believe this is my 18th season doing TV10 football. This is the first year that we're doing it without Don Carter. He got us on the air so many nights in the nick of time. A great career at Channel 7 as a producer, and he produced that the most popular coaches show of all, that weekly show with Bo Schembech. I wish everyone could have heard what Jim Branstetter had to say about Don at his memorial 2-3 weeks ago. We miss him. He's still with us, and the season carries on. So, Don, thanks so much. You're with us all, and let's get to high school football, shall we? So you are looking live at Falcon Field as tonight we kick off the 2024 campaign with a couple of hungry football teams. Teams looking to rebound from sub-par seasons last year. The Falcons in the blue, moving left to right across your TV10 screen. No, they come in off a 2-7 season a year ago. Year before that, they were 6-4. They were a playoff team. We are underway now in 2024. Ball fielded down there by number 17. Jaden Huntley immediately steps out of bounds, and we will begin this football game. We will begin this season. Oak Park has it first down, 10 to go at their own 24-yard line. And it is, well, it's a perfect night for football, except it's a Thursday, right? But at any rate, I think it was. I looked at the dashboard tells me it was 82 degrees when I pulled into the parking lot here an hour or so ago. And you just couldn't ask for anything better than this. I just want to get it out of the way early. Rich talks about the weather. Rich talks about how it's always really hot on opening night, which tonight it's not. There's a lot of beef in the press box. You get that every year on opening night. And as I always say, it's amazing how quickly we go from opening night here to wearing our winter jackets as we move into mid and late October. It always gets here so fast. Let's get this ball game underway now. Oak Park, the Knights, 1st and 10 at their 24-yard line. A little handoff and a little interior running from number 6, Mike Jones.
Number 6, Mike Jones.
Jones will pick up 4 on the play, 2nd down and 6.
On the tackle for the Falcons.
I give him 5. Ball out to the 29-yard line, 2nd down and 5. Muhammad El, the quarterback. They keep it on the ground again. Falcon defense stout. And they'll shove him back for a loss of yardage on that play. A couple yards lost. And they'll bring up a 3rd down and 7.
Number 98, Justin Quinn, leading the way.
Quinn leading the way. Ryder Terwilliger leading the way on that tackle. Good look at the Knights. They've got some size, don't they? Uniforms remind one of Ohio State. The helmets, I'm not sure. So just underway, 90 seconds or so in, and the first 3rd down of the evening. 3rd down, 7 to go for Oak Park. A little bit of a low snap, pressure coming, and there's a nice stop indeed by Farmington's number 90, Ryder Terwilliger, as he dumped the quarterback, Jaden Huntley, behind the line of scrimmage, and they lose another couple of yards, and that's going to bring up 4th down, 4th and 9 for Oak Park, and the Falcons are, well, assuming everything goes well on the punt, if they don't turn it over, Falcons will get their first chance to get their offense on the field. So a 3 and out for Oak Park on their first possession. Punts away. It's going to be fielded near midfield. No, it'll bounce. Oh, they're going to get a most expeditious, the most fortunate bounce and roll. And our favorite part of the game, waiting for the ball to stop so we can touch it, and there it is. Touchdown by Derek Burrow, and the Falcons. It was a really good punt, kids. Falcons will start from there. I'm just waiting to see if they put it. They'll put it right there on the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for Farmington.
26-yard line. First down.
Oh, they got me. They moved it to the 26. Fine, guys. At the 20. Still a nice punt, but boy, a good, 24 yards. It was on the roll. That ball landed at midfield, and had the Falcons been able to, I don't know, fair catch it at that point, it would have been, they'd have the ball 1st and 10 at midfield. Didn't happen, though, so here we go. Farmington at their own 26-yard line, scoreless early on here tonight in the season opener. Now the Falcons get a nice run on 1st down. Just a little popper off the left guard. And that's going to pick up 11 yards for a 1st down.
First down.
All right, 1st and 10 Farmington out to the 38-yard line. Nice pickup of a dozen on 1st down. They will keep it on the ground, and a good solid second effort there is going to result in a gain of 3, perhaps even 4 yards for the ball carrier. The last man to get up, that's number 21, Trenton Darden. And all that work late on the play results in a gain of 4 yards, 2nd down and 6. Falcon Marching Band is here with us tonight, not in their band uniforms. It'll be as we often see on opening night. We'll see if they perform at halftime. Little end-around play as a flag comes in on the near side. That's likely going to be offensive holding. Herschel McCormick Reamer was the ball carrier. He was able to turn the corner, but that flag was thrown right where he turned it. And that generally is not a good sign. Holding against the offense. Well, yeah. Wait a minute. 2 holding penalties on the Falcons. I thought maybe we'd see an offsetting penalty. Referee looks pretty cool. I mean, doesn't he? I like those sunglasses. I'll just wait for them to set the ball down before I figure out what they're going to walk off here. It's going to be at least a 10-yard walk-off, right? And it is. So the ball back to the 35-yard line. After the penalty. I'll figure it out, guys. The line to gain is the 48. 2nd down, 13. Farmington right now confident in those little gains on the interior side. Once again, it's Trenton Darden on the carry. I misspoke. No, I did not repeat it. It is now 3rd down. 3rd down and 8 for Farmington. This is their first possession of the ball game. Oak Park was 3 and out on theirs. First pass to the night, end of the flat. Late, fumbled out of bounds. The Falcons is coming just short. The reception made by Darius Warren. Warren struggling to gain that 1st down yard. He's only a yard or so shy of it, but he couldn't get it in. In going to the turf, he lost the football, but it rolled harmlessly out of bounds. It's going to cost the Falcons a few yards. And it will be 4th down. 4th down Falcons at their own 44-yard line. Well, we were expecting the punt team. We don't see them. Falcons line up to run a play at their own 34-yard line. Falcons, I think it's called Julian Johnson under center, number 16, and I think they've called timeout. So much for the situation, right, where you're trying to draw the defense offside. The Falcons used their first timeout.
We'd like to thank our amazing sponsors for this year's
I was
football
hoping
season.
I could say with confidence that North Farmington is playing at Stevenson. I think they are. But I'm not entirely sure if that's a Thursday game or a Friday game. And so when the truck will come back and they'll yell at me, and, they'll give me an answer, I'll pass that along to you.
Farmington Heating and Cooling. Fox Buick
Next week we will
GMC.
be at North
That can
Farmington.
be construction.
I think they'll
And
play in
of
Holly.
course, Fairport.
And 2 weeks. Big game of the year, right? North Farmington and Farmington clash. Always fun. And the reason that the class of 73, as I tell you every year, every night, is the class of 73 rule. We beat North Farmington in 73 next year. That's all the guys do. That one not. So here we go, 4th down. That's 4th and 6, and out of the gun, here comes, a little pooch kick out of the shotgun formation. Gonna be effective too, nobody back for Oak Park. Gonna be very effective, would have been a little more effective had it stayed down.
Quick kick
Not
by
bad.
Johnson.
They've got Oak Park
Out of
back to
bounds at
the
the
22.
23-yard line. First down, Oak Park.
So first down Oak Park. At their own 22-yard line. They advanced a
Speaking of that amazing
1 yard of offense.
and
So far.
contestant
But
fans,
they've only run 3
now
offensive
playing
plays.
at the Farmington Civic Theater.
Take a look at
Mike
Darius Ward, number
Friend
5
takes
there
us
for
on
the
a few
Falcons.
stories. Starting Friday, it's You Gotta Believe. The true story of the youth baseball
White
team's
uniforms,
Cinderella run to the Little League World
Jerseys,
Series.
white nipples, white
Starting
helmets.
September 6th,
Silver
get ready
bands.
for Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Reminds you a little bit
And
of
thank
Penn
you for
State.
supporting
So
the Farmington Civic Theater.
except, the Nittany Lions. Well, they don't wear silver pants. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the visitors from Oak Park. Look at that Falcon defense. Look at that Falcon defense.
Quarterback
Now,
Muhammad
quarterback gets
Al-Mubarak
dumped
caught the
behind
ball.
the line of scrimmage.
Taken down in the backfield by number 21, Trenton Darden.
So a loss on that 1st down for Muhammad Al. Oh, no gain. No gain. All right, 2nd down and 10. Three split to the wide side here for the Knights. Muhammad Al with an interior handoff, and look at that Falcon defense once again. The guy whose helmet came off is the guy who made the play. That's number 1, Daniel.
Daniel Bukai.
Good boy, Daniel. Stopped him for a loss on that play. And they'll spot the ball at the 20-yard line. Loss of 4,
3rd and
3rd and 14.
13 from the 20-yard line.
So really, the Falcon defense early on here has dominated those parts. And you look down there, those are big. Look at the offensive line come to the line. Well, look at big hit throw part. Right now, the Falcons are shoving them around with just a little bit. But scoreless in the 1st here at Falcon Field. Muhammad Al, he's got Quentin Blakely off his hip. The ball goes to turf. The quarterback goes down. It's a sack back to the
On the
10-yard
down
line.
by number 11, Mark
Number
White.
11, Mark White, got there first. You see him right there. 11, Mark
Fourth
White
down.
for the Falcons. I think he wants to go get the ball. No, he's going to stay. Nah. Anyways, nice play. Ultimately, they placed the ball on the 12.
Number 9, Blaze Farrington,
So
deep for
officially
the
a loss
Falcons.
of 8.
Number
Fourth down
15,
and
Michael
22.
Taylor, ready for the kick.
For Oak Park. So they're in negative territory in terms of yards gained here tonight. 2 possessions, 3 and out both times. Negative yardage on the board. Little line drive of a kick. And it gets another good Oak Park roll, but bounds out of bounds right below us at about the 50-yard line. And indeed, Farmington will start first and 10 from midfield. Got no score here. Season over with 4:22 left to go in the opening quarter. Takes me back to the old days when we didn't have the little scoreboard box down in the lower right-hand corner. We're feeling all modern and stuff here on TV 10 as we move into 2024. Sean McGuckin keeping things going back in the truck, keeping us on, getting us on the air here tonight. Funny problems sometimes at Farmington when the rodents get in and eat a ball. It's okay. We persevered. We're on the air with you once again tonight. Both of these teams we mentioned, it's a divisional battle. Both these teams are playing in the OAA Blue this season. The teams in the blue, Seaholm, Bloomfield Hills, Farmington, North Farmington, Oak Park, Troy, and Troy Athens. We're hoping that's a good little competitive division. And by the way, as I look up, they're walking the ball back to the 35-yard line, a 15-yard penalty. I don't know why. Sorry. First and 10 Falcons at the 35 on the infraction. I missed it, guys. Sorry. Here comes the Farmington running game. Solid and effective
on the carry.
Down.
By number 21, Isaac Buckner.
And gain all the way out to the 32-yard line, a 7-yard pickup on first down. So here comes the Falcons complete to the line. Julian Johnson, the quarterback. Another handoff off that left side ball. Carrier, guard will pick up first down and yardage out to the 46. Picked up 4.
3-yard right. First down, Falcons.
So far, so good for Farmington. They had to punt on their first possession, but so far, that running game, the Falcon running game, has been effective. Ooh, there's a good play. There's a nice tackle. Coming around the left edge was number 5. Ivan Burrow for Oak Park, and I'll tell you what, he just buried Jalen Marshall.
On the tackle.
Did not see that one coming. It's a loss of a yard on the play. Second down, 11 for Farmington. And you can see it's the perfect late summer eve to get the football season started. The lights are on across the way, not having an effect right now, but they will be shortly. Here comes Farmington, second down play. Johnson out of the gun. Heaving it near side, block down there. It's going to be a big gain for the Falcons. Down inside the 30, down to the 26-yard line. We're sent by Trey Whitfield.
Number 4, Trey Whitfield. The Falcons, first down. Number 10, going in the Bethel.
25 yards on the play, and a Falcon first down. Their third of the night. Now they'll run their first play from scrimmage in Oak Park territory. First down 10 for Farmington at the 28-yard line. So the Falcons on the march sheet in the season opener. Johnson with that give on the end around to virtual McCormick Raymer, and Raymer's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and not much more than that.
On the carry. Tackler is led by number 4, Monty Smith. Second down.
call it no gain on the play. Second down and 10. Get into the serious business of letting you know how you tell the yard line that the football is on. Like and, you know, it's good to know. You know, right now the ball is between 2 yard lines. We'll discuss later. I can tell which yard line it's on. All right, this one's on the 28. Second down. This ain't gonna work. Well, it worked better than I thought. Pick up of about 3 yards on the second effort by Antoine Bailey, number 2. And he's swallowed up
Number 2, Antoine Bailey on the carry. Number 5,
Third
Ivan
down
Bill
for
on
the
the tackle.
Falcons. Let's call it 7. The ball, well, we'll call it 7 because it is 7. The ball's on the
Third down and
25-yard line. If
And
any part of the
25
ball
yard line.
is touching a yard line, the ball is on that yard line. If it's between yard lines, the ball is set to be spotted at the yard line immediately forward of the ball. That's the rule. That's how you tell where the ball is. I had to look it up myself. I'm glad I didn't. All right. Third down. 6. Johnson on the run. Heaving. Caught down there. Beautiful. Beautiful throw and catch. Caught at the 15-yard line by Herschel McCormick and Reamer immediately out of bounds. But the Falcons on that pass from Julian Johnson to Herschel McCormick and Reamer have picked up the first down yardage. Falcons have it first and 10 at the 15-yard line. Plus 13 on the pass. First and 10 Falcons at the 15. Clock stopped on the out of bounds. We have all of 24 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. Score. But Julian Johnson, he's completed his last 2 passes. And those 2 plays have netted Farmington 38 yards. They've got it now. Drives began at their own 35-yard line. Remember, after that penalty, not sure what it was, but it was 15 yards. They should have started at the 50. Trying to find room on the outside and getting down to the 10-yard line.
Number 21, Trenton Darden on the carry. Number 50,
21.
Richard White on the tackle.
Again,
Second
solid
down,
pickup
Falcons.
on first down, 5 yards this time. Second down, 5 for Farmington at the 10. Has come to that before we see another
And
snap.
at the end of the first quarter,
So no
White
score,
0, Falcons 0.
but the Falcons dominant of the 2 teams. Clearly, especially, I mean, Oak Park had -9 yards of offense in that third quarter. Farmington has established the running game.
Like to mention some of our other great
And
sponsors.
that, well, it does what it does, right? It opens up
Financial.
the passing game. And we saw Young Gun Johnson completing
And
2 for 3 in the
Therapeutics.
quarter, but those last 2, right? 25-yarder and a 13-yarder. That's why Farmington is knocking on the door here. At the 10-yard line, it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Falcons when we get quarter number 2 underway. So we go through periods on the broadcast here where we would just let the pictures talk and speak for themselves. I mean, that's the Falcons, obviously. They're gathering. There's not too much more that I can tell you about that. All right, here come the Knights back out onto the field. All right, here we go. 2nd down 5. Farmington ball on the far half. Second quarter begins. We are scoreless. Johnson with that hand up to Darden down towards the goal line, close to it, but stopped. Inside, inside. Now they're going to put it on the 2. Says he was down at the 2-yard line, so another solid run by Trenton Darden brings up 3rd and 2 from the 2. Well, Rich, what if the
down,
football is
first and
between the
goal.
1 yard line and the goal line? Then the ball is said to be not as you can't have first and goal at 0, so the ball will still be at the 1. It's a little quirk. 3rd down, 2 to go. Farmington. They look to punch it in right here and take the lead. Johnson himself, the quarterback, and the keeper will just pull his way into the end zone. No real problem there at all. Touchdown Falcons. Billy Johnson complete
Touchdown!
a drive for the Falcons, which was 7 plays, 65 yards, and has the Falcons on top 6-0. Paulo Rucco will attempt the extra point. It's up and good. 7-0 Farmington. Very early here in the second quarter. Just jotted down the information. It's like the play it to you later. Quarterback keeper by the quarterback Johnson. Got him there. Like putting that off the line. That's a 2-yard touchdown and the drive 65 yards in 7 plays. I wish I could tell you the time of the drive, but I just can't do everything up here. So I know. There are people out there you can't do anything up there. Oh well. It feels good to be back in the booth. Had a pleasant evening. I'm sure, though, if it was 89 degrees with the humidity to match, and I'm up here, in a t-shirt dying, I'm sure my story would be different. But it's just marvelous. It's been a great day. And see, I start thinking about the sun glinting off the west stands across the way as it is. Think about what a pleasant afternoon it was. Oh my goodness, the power didn't come on at my house until early this afternoon, and we had some connectivity issues, and I didn't do the. Normally, I'm like the most well-prepared broadcaster in the business, right? But not tonight. Couldn't get out of line. I said, you know what? Let's go down there and let's watch the guys to develop here. Let's watch them with our own eyes. Oak Park is going to start out near the 40, unless that player stayed in bounds, which he may have. That was number 6, Mike Jones.
Forced out of bounds by number 11.
And he finally went out of bounds at, I think it's going to be the 45-ish. So the Knights, Oak Park, will indeed start at their own 45-yard line. -9 yards of offense so far tonight for Oak Park. And the Falcons just completing a nice 65-yard drive. And I think you can say a real nice run-pass balance on that drive. Well, you would have to. 38 yards of it on the air. Hi, Don. 27 on the ground. We all loved Don Carter. Don precedes me, and I've been here a while. He went back to the 1990s, if I'm not mistaken, and was here ever since. And so it feels funny to be here tonight without Don Carter, but the game goes on, and Oak Park's going to get their first solid gain of the night. Muhammad El on the keeper. That's Muhammad El Mark. That will help me. Sorry, Muhammad El. That's what it says on my card here that they gave me. Muhammad El Mark. Good. That's the longest play of the night here for Oak Park. He got 8. Second down at 2 from the Farmington 47. Mark with the give and out near, depends on the spot. They may mark him a little short. The ball carrier number 20, Rayvon King. Boy, he's right on the line. That's going to be a first down. The ball's touching the line. It's going to be a first down. Maybe the ball's not touching the line. So it's going to be 3rd and inches as we go under 10 to go here in the second quarter. I don't want to harp, but I can't believe that's not a first down. All right, doesn't matter. I mean, they're a lot closer to the football than I am up here. So, all right, here we go, third one. This is a real nice opportunity for the Falcons, though. If they could stuff them, get the ball right back, huh? Be a 3-and-out. So this is an opportunity for Farmington. They bunch it up in the middle there. Nice little move by the running back to pick up the first down. That's Mike Jones, number 6.
Mike Jones on the carry.
And a nice little cut at what Jim Brandstetter would always call the point of attack. Marshall credited with the tackle for the for Farmington, but it is a 4-yard gain, or check it. It's a 5-yard gain to the 41-yard. Well, make it a 6-yard gain then. Ball's on the 41. 1st and 10. That's Oak Park's first down. 1st and 10 for them at the aforementioned Falcon 41-yard line. I'll tell you, every time I look at that Oak Park crew, those are big guys. Those are big high school kids. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the big high school kids wearing the white uniforms, the Oak Park Knights, going left to right here in quarter number 2. Not much of a breeze at all. Little cut back run up the middle. Flag comes in late. Stand on his feet. Goes Mike Jones down the far sideline. Finally barreled out of bounds at about the 25.
Number 6, Mike Jones on the carry.
That's first down yardage, but again, we had a flag on the near sideline. Typically, it was the same area where the flag was thrown against the Falcons in the first quarter. Turned out to be offensive holding, and that's generally what you see. The flag was thrown as the runner made his cutback, and that's if you're going to hold, that's where you're going to do it. But let's see. The run took Jones, I believe, inside the 30. I don't see a football. There's another flag across the way. I noticed an Oak Park player. There must be a late hit involved here. There's an Oak Park player down on the far sideline inside between the 25 and 30-yard line. He is being tended to, but there's a flag right there. Okay, the original call here is illegal motion against Oak Park, so that will negate the play. The other penalty might be a post right after the whistle foul. Post whistle is what I was trying to say. In which case they would then set the ball at the original line of scrimmage, the 41, and then walk off, presumably 15 yards against Farmington, if indeed the Falcons are the at-fault party here. But I don't know. I'm singing along with the students off to my right hand, so they're enthusiastic tonight. They're singing na 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 na. I really like the longer the delay, the better, I say. Now the Southfield player, he's gotten up. He's shaken up, but he's gotten up. Now we'll go to the part where we explain what has been done to the head coaches. Oh, here we go. Personal foul against Farmington. So it's what we thought. They're going to mark, the ball's going to go down to the 26-yard line. It's at the 41 right now. Minus 15 will take us to, will it? 46, 36. All right, 31-yard line. Somebody help me. Now where are they putting it? It was at the 41, and it's almost like this is basically half the distance to the goal line penalty against the Falcons. They've put that football down at the 24. Oh, which is 17 yards. Must have been a spot foul, right? Doesn't matter. 1st and 10 Oak Park following all of that. That's their second first down. And they've got it at the Farmington 26. Mark with the handoff, and nice work by the Oak Park runner. Quentin Blakely wouldn't go down. So he's able to tack an additional 3-4 yards on that play. Gets him down to the 21-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Second down 5. Oak Park now, their first foray into Farmington territory. And they're down to the 21-yard line as we approach 8 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. You see the score. The Falcons on a 7-play, 65-yard drive, capped by a 2-yard Julian Johnson quarterback sneak. The Falcons lead it 7-0. Antoine L. Mark with the handoff. And rumbling and stumbling and bumbling down to the 16-yard line. Once again, that's Quentin Blakely on the carry. Good gain there. Down to the 18-yard line. That'll bring up third down. Third and a couple. Yeah, 3rd and 2 for Oak Park. The line of scrimmage is the 17. Two wides to the top of the screen. I'm going to keep an eye on those two guys. Short yardage situation, 3rd down and 2. And it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Mike Jones was the ball carrier. And he got submarined down there. He went up, and where he came down is just short of the 15-yard line. And the line to gain is at the 14. It's just beyond the 15, so it's at the 14. So it's going to be 4th and a yard here. 4th and 1 for Oak Park. So here's our first key moment of the ball game. And Oak Park will celebrate it by calling a timeout.
Timeout, Oak Park.
So Oak Park uses their first. Jason Albrecht and the guys below gather around. This is a huge defensive play for the Falcons. Boy, if they can get a stop here, right? Keep them off the board, maintain that lead. 4th and 1. Very sad to note tonight there's no camera in the booth. Come on, I finally get gorgeous and there's no camera in the booth. Come on, guys. I don't know what to do. Yeah, dude, we'll do a game from the studio later in the season. Okay, I'll just show up in all my glory. But it's, well, anyways. No sense complaining about it. Coming up at halftime, the band will play You're So Vain. It'll be nice. All right, waiting for Oak Park to, well, you see him. Come on out, boys. Let's play some football. Here we go. Rich Kincaid with you here at Falcon Field. TV10 crew. All about the stadium. Here we go, kids. 4th and 1. It's a long one. There's the player coming in late, Aaron Payman. Shotgun snap and close. Boy, a real nice lick by Farmington's number 18, Anthony Bailey. But nevertheless, Mike Jones able to pick up that first down. It was close, but he got it. Down to the 14-yard line. 1st and 10 for Oak Park.
First down.
Okay. Oak Park converts a big play, keeps their drive alive, and now they're in the red zone. 1st down and 10 from the Farmington 14. Marshawn Johnson, number 23, off the quarterback's hip, takes that handoff, gets buried by Farmington's number 1, Daniel Vukai. Vukai just cut across and took him down.
Number 1, Daniel Vukai.
I think this may be a no-gain situation, and it is. 2nd down at 10 after that play by Vukai. Again, you watch Oak Park coming to the line. They are loaded. Those are big high school kids. And they're trying to get this football game tied up. Falcons with a 7-0 lead. Pass attempt. Now he'll pull it down. Antoine Elmark, and he's going to be stopped for no gain. Giving a bit of the rough ride on the way down. But it's football on a Thursday night. So no gain again. It was originally a pass by Muhammad Elmark, but it wasn't there, and he tried to pick up yardage on the ground, couldn't do it. 3rd down and 10. The Falcons making a stand inside their own 20-yard line. Scoreboard says 3rd and line. Let's go with that. 3rd down, 9 to go. Again, Oak Park showing that look where they've got 2 split to the far side, the left side. They work out of the shotgun. The running back is number 6, Mike Jones. It is 3rd down and 9. Jones. Oh, fumble! And Oak Park's going to recover it. They did the double handoff in the backfield. Number 2 got the ball ultimately. Nehemiah Black lost it, and Black able to fall on it himself. But no gain. A loss of a yard. Now it will be 10 to go. 4th and 10 now for Oak Park at the 15. Well, they converted a 4th down earlier on this drive. And now, to put points on the board, they're going to have to do it again. Oak Park starting with good field position. This drive began at their own 45-yard line. All right, they'll call it 4th and 11. 4th down, 11 to go. It's a big moment in the ball game, and Mark looking to throw. Nope, ran out of time. I thought it was a ball, but it's L's helmet that came off down there. Justin Quinn with the tackle of number 7, Muhammad Elmark. So he got stuck down there. It's a big defensive play for the Falcons. The loss on that play is 6 yards. It's a turnover on downs. Farmington will have it. 1st down and 10 at their own 21 or 22. I can't decide. Let's call it the 22. All right. Big sack for the Falcons. The lead stays right there. 7 points, 7-0. Farmington 1st and 10. Falcons at the 22-yard line. So we'll look back on this ball game, and that was a big sequence for the Falcons. Got them off the board, got the football back. And here they come. Julian Johnson up under center. A little bit of an offset eye look for the Falcons. 2nd man through as of the football. That is Antoine Bailey. Bailey looking to turn the corner. Can't quite do it, but it's a nice 1st down gain. Maybe a 1st down all the way out to the 32-yard line and maybe beyond. And it is. It's out to the 34-yard line, and it's a gain of a dozen. And a 1st down for Farmington, their 5th. So the Falcons quickly to the football. Little bounce in their collective step right now. Johnson, let's keep it on the ground, but Bailey's not going to get very much on this one.
Number 68, Antoine Bailey, taken down by number 50, Richard White.
2nd and 10 after no gain. We approach 2 minutes left in the 1st half, and there you see it. 2 minutes. But we don't have the warning in high school. Just keep that clock running. Nice night. Let's get everybody off. Let's get a Farmington win and get everybody off to a nice Labor Day weekend, shall we? 2nd and 10. Oh, a little quick hitter and a nice little gainer for the Falcons as the ball, Vukai on that carry out beyond the 45-yard line, picks up a dozen, picks up a first down. Nice gain by Vukai, picking up the 12. And just like that, Farmington all the way up to the 46-yard line. Had two 12-yard pickups on this drive by Farmington. The other play was a no gain. 1st and 10 now for the Falcons at their own 46. Johnson barking them out. Dropping, rolling. Stepping into his throw, heaving down the far sideline, caught down there. Caught at the 30-yard line by Herschel McCormick Reamer. He got free. He made the catch, and the Falcons are down to the 30-yard line or the 29-yard line. 17 yards on the pass. 1st and 10, Farmington at the 29. Tell you what, Johnson, he's 3 out of 4 in this one tonight. Hasn't thrown much, but he's been effective when he has. The Falcons are pounding him on the ground right now. They'll try the same approach right here, and they'll wind up with a first down gain of 2 or 3 yards.
Bailey on the carry.
Bailey, the ball carrier for the Falcons. Gains 2.
Number 51, William Reed. Number 55, Rashad Lewis.
We're under a minute. Farmington, well, both.
Farmington.
Yeah, Farmington takes the time out here. They'll have one left. That clock is all the way down to, as you see, 55 seconds.
Get those 50-50 tickets. You could be the big winner.
So we're looking at a 2nd down 8 for Farmington from the Oak Park 27-yard line. As you see, the Falcons with the 7-0 lead. We had a scoreless first quarter tonight. Julian Johnson capping a 7-play, 65-yard Farmington drive to put the Falcons on the board. The extra point making it, of course, 7-0 for the Falcons. Farmington is on the road next week. They'll be playing at Holly. I misspoke earlier. Well, there's the first. Well, Farmington at Holly next Friday night. And North Farmington, they'll have their home opener next Friday night against Ferndale. We'll have that game for you right here on TV 10. All right, ready to resume. Johnson gets a nice block from the running back. He's going to tuck it, though. He's going to get yardage down inside or down near the 20-yard line. And that's going to be it depends on the spot. I think it's going to wind up being 1 yard to go, and it will be. So it's going to be 3rd and 1, a 7-yard pickup. 3rd and 1, Farmington from the 20.
One on the 20-yard line.
Clock is stopped in this final minute of the first half. Johnson under center. Antoine Bailey, the tailback, number 2. Offset is number 11, Mark White. Bailey battling. It's close. I think he got it. It's close. Clock is running.
On the carry, tackled by number 50.
I think they say he didn't get it. He didn't get it.
4th down.
4th down, 30 seconds, clock running. Falcons have the 1 timeout remaining. 4th and 1 right here. Little surprised that the Falcons didn't get that first down short. They've got Bailey at the tailback again, and Johnson will keep him himself. The surge will carry him for a first down. Farmington calls timeout. 13 seconds remaining in the first half here at Falcon Field.
Johnson kept the ball for a Falcon first down.
That's the third and final Falcon timeout here at the 13 seconds to go mark. stats are going to favor Farmington. Oak Park had that one drive that put them in the red zone, but they were unable to cash in. Falcons will have a big edge, both in terms of total yardage and all the rest of it. I said both, but I wasn't sure what the second thing was going to be. But the Falcons with that huge edge. Oh, all the factors, right? Time of possession, total yards, all the rest. But right now it is all translated into a 7-0 lead. I'll tell you what, we are going to have the Falcon marching band up at halftime. How nice is that? They haven't got the unis yet. We'll see those later in the season. A terrific marching band. My daughter, an alum, under the direction of Michael Steele. There's history and tradition and a lot of talent in that Farmington marching band. And we'll see North Farmington's also talented band next Friday. I know they're equally as talented, but I'm a Falcon. They're great. We'll enjoy seeing them next week. They're terrific. Cheerleaders took a nice group photo right at the 50-yard line before the game tonight. They're so cute. Here we go. Hey, game's back on. Come on, Rich. 13 seconds to go and a whistle and a flag at the snap and play stop there. Disregard that interception you just saw. Illegal procedure against the Falcons. So they'll move back to the 24. Second has come off the clock. 12 left. No timeouts for Farmington. And that ball back to the 20, should be the 23. And it is. Ooh, halftime. Maybe I could get a walking taco. I really should have staff for that sort of thing. There we go. Come on, Falcons. 1st and 10 for Farmington at the 23-yard line. Johnson out of the gun. Heaves it long, heaves it deep, pass interference in the end zone.
Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag on
The
play.
two number 4s, Trey Whitfield for Farmington and Martise Smith for Southfield tangling, and Southfield Smith grabbed Farmington's Whitfield, and the flag was thrown immediately. We've got 8 seconds left on the clock. It'll be a first down Farmington. And I know, like I said, it'll be which it will be, first down Farmington. The question is where. Now, in other football, when there's a penalty in the end zone, by rule, as if there'd be another authority, they put it at the 1. See what we got here. Pass interference, Southfield. So it's got to be like a 10 or... They're going to go with the half the distance to the goal line, I believe. They spot the football at the 11-ish. So Falcons running out of opportunities here now, right? 8 seconds to go. Here they come to the line. And I heard a whistle. And now there's pointing. And now we're ready for play. Here's Johnson. To his left, snaps the throw off the hands of McCormick Reamer. So incomplete. Second down, but still 5 seconds to go. This is so big. This is so big in terms of this game tonight, getting your season off to a right start and all the other cliches, but boy, it'd be nice to come out of here with some points. And if you're thinking field goal, and that's what we're going to see here. 17, Proku, the holder, or will attempt this field goal. It will be a 30-yard attempt. Paulo Proku, the kick up, the kick good. The kick is good. That's so big for the Falcons. They get on the board for a second time with 2 seconds left to go in the half. And they're going to take, barring a flub of some sort, they will take a nice 10-point lead into the locker room here in just 2 more seconds. All the scoring has come in the second quarter tonight. Right there we saw the 30-yard field goal by number 17, Paulo, P-A-O-L-O, Paulo Roku, double R-O. I've never seen a double R-O-K-U. All right, 10-0 Falcons. I'm telling you what, getting points right there. So big for the Falcons. 10-0. So how about we just squib that bad boy, let 2 seconds roll off the clock, and give the field over to the Falcon Marching Band. Sounds like a plan to me. Tell you what, we got the flag corps out there tonight as well. The whole percussion deal. It's going to be nice. You'll enjoy it. Here we go. Little squibby. Little fumble. A little pickup, and that's Jones down the far sideline, number 6, and he's still got the ball all the way to the Farmington 35-yard line before he's finally taken out of bounds. And while all that was happening, the clock hit 0, and the first half is complete. Good half, to say the least, for the Farmington Falcons. They got all the points. Farmington 10, Oak Park no score. We're going to have the band for you at halftime. Let's make sure we're done. Let's make sure I'm all set. I'm ready to go to commercial. So the we have a player shaken up across the way. Farmington's number 11, Mark White, is down. He's sitting up. Oak Park's number 32, Marion Harris, is also down. And the officials are walking off the field. We're done. Okay, first half is complete. Let's take that break and enjoy the Falcon Marching Band. Farmington 10, Oak Park no score at halftime. And I'll be back with you here in the booth when events warrant. By that, we mean the second half kickoff. We'll see you soon, everybody.
And a half. Falcons 10, Knights 0. The Falcon Marching Band is proud to perform this season's competition show entitled Seeing Green. Senior Drum Major Siriano Consolino and Junior Drum Major Elise Baudre. Is your band ready? Our band opens with the title track from the Grammy Award-winning album by Bruno Mars. Mars' hit song covers all the bases. Heavily influenced by the styles and sound of the 1970s and 80s, this is a retro funk disco R&B sensation. Blow up with us and listen as the band drips with 24-karat magic. Beauty can take many shapes and forms, not just things that glitter and gleam. Our second production features trumpet soloist James Brooke and guard soloist Lex Opperman. Come with us as the band explores what it means to be beautiful. Let's hear it for our Falcon Marching Band. Our band is proudly sponsored by the Farmington Music Patrons. We'd like to wish good luck to our football Falcons and a great school year to everyone. Still plenty of time to get to those concessions. Great food at famous Civic Theater Popcorn. Let's hear for some more of our sponsors. Been pretty hot the last few days. If you have any issues with keeping your home cool, don't forget Farmington Heating and Cooling, a great local company. Need new or used cars? Fox Buick GMC and Sarah Ford are proud sponsors of your Falcons. And don't forget, L&B Construction for all your building needs. Everybody gave a wave to Coach Volpe on the sideline. Always.
Have a good day, sir. Hi, Mitchell. I was not in school. He walked away. I know. I've been avoiding your call all week. What do you want? And he's like, and you guys, no, wait, 7. He just, he's taking years off.
All right. Everybody needs to get out their 50-50 tickets. We have a winner. 50-50 tickets. Everybody get them out. 1802718. 1802718. If you have the winning ticket, just come on up to the booth for your $273 win. What a great job by the crowd tonight. 1802718 is the winning 50-50 ticket. You don't want to miss this one. And we have a winner, $273. As we start the second half, let's hear it for our Farmington Fighting Football Falcons.
I'll just go ahead and talk to you. We're about ready to start the second half in this football game. The game so far, you can say pretty well dominated by Farmington. They have the lead at 10-0. They got their first touchdown early in the second quarter, a 7-play, 65-yard drive, a 1-yard, 2-yard touchdown plunge by Julian Johnson, the quarterback, and the extra point making it 7-0 Farmington, and then very late, just a couple of seconds left in the half, the Falcons put together another solid drive. This one 67 yards. Got them all the way down to the 13-yard line, but they settled for the field goal that has given them the 10-0 lead, as it was Paulo Arauco who hit from 30 yards. 10-0 Falcons as we move into the second half, and Farmington will get the football to begin this second half. We saw a beautiful sunset here while halftime was going on, and now we move into dusk, and those lights are having an effect on the field. Barrington deep for Farmington for this second half kickoff. And it is also two is McCormick Reamer. I believe the T has been forgotten. I think that may be what happened. Yeah, we gotta have a T so we can put a ball on the T. Now we need a football. We got that. We should be all set. This will be nice. Kicker for Oak Park, Ivan Burrow, number 5. Around the league, North Farmington opening tonight at Livonia Stevenson. The halftime score there, Stevenson 14, North Farmington no score. We'll have the Raiders for you next week. They'll be taking on Ferndale. Ferndale playing at Madison Heights Lamphere tonight. Lamphere leads them 19-0. Fair catch on the second half kickoff will result in solid field position for Farmington. Danny Bukai
First down, Falcons.
receiving the kickoff, number 1, and Farmington goes to start the second half here. From their own 35. All the scoring in this football game came in the second quarter. Remember, that was an important field goal for the Falcons to get late, making it a 2-score football game. They have dominated in terms of yardage tonight, but you still like to be up by more than 10. Falcons will pick up just a yard or two on the first play of the second half. And it was Antoine Bailey on the carry, and called it a 2-yard gain. Falcons pretty much using up all the allotted time, calling that play. 2nd down and 8 to go. 2-step drop. Little toss into the near flat, caught, but not much, not any yards after the catch by Anthony Bailey, number 18.
Number 10.
Can I play a loss? Check it out here. Play gets the football out to the 36, and it's going to be 3rd and 9. Third and long for Farmington. Julian Johnson out of the gun. Fires across the way. It's picked off. It's going to be a pick six. Pick 6 back the other way. A 35-yard interception return for a touchdown by Rondé Austin, number 1. He was right there. He picked it off. He took it to the house, and right like that, just like that, Oak Park is back in this football game with all that time. 10-12 remaining here in the second quarter. As you see the celebration by Rondé Austin. The pick 6, the touchdown for Southfield. First mistake the Falcons have made tonight. First turnover of the football game, so you could say in that regard the first mistake made in the game of tonight. It is a costly one. 6 the other way. 10-6 the score right now. The Knights having a little difficulty, it seems, getting their kicking team out there. Now they finally do, as they look for the extra point to tie this one or to pull them within 3. Jordan Hall, the place kicker. It's up, squiggly, it's wide. It's no good. It's no good, so the miss by Hall will keep the score at 7-6. I'm sorry, 10-6. All right. Shocking little sudden turn of events there. Johnson was just looking, I thought, just at the instant of the snap, it looked to me like his wideout on the near left side was blazing down the sideline, might be open, but he elected to throw short underneath into the flat, and these things happen. What we're doing here is we're learning how to play football, right? That's what high school football is, I think, by definition. And we saw it right there. Rondé Austin learned how to take it to the house for Oak Park, and Julian Johnson, the quarterback for the Falcons, has got to have that short memory, right? Never happened, kid, never happened. That's what the coaches tell you. 10-12 to go here in a suddenly much different football game, and I should say 10-12 to go here in the third quarter in a much different football game than it was a moment ago. We wait for the ensuing kickoff. Nice full kickoff taken by Farmington's number 0, going one way, going the other, looking to find a seam, tripped up finally at the 30-yard line. Jalen Marshall, number 0 for Farmington, on that return. Made it entertaining, almost got free. 1st and 10 Falcons at their 30-yard line. This is about where they started their last drive, which resulted in the turnover, the interception, the touchdown. Missed extra point by the Knights. Farmington 10, Oak Park 6. Again, we're very early in the third. 10:03 left to go in it. Clock stopped on the change of possessions. Here come the Falcons. Feeling some pressure. Farmington on the first down play. His little handoff off left guard. Luke will pick up a yard or two. Call it 2, 2nd down and 8.
Second down, Falcons.
Falcons actually a gain of 3 on first down. That ball out to the 33-yard line. 2nd down and 7. Johnson under center. Oh, bounce that thing, dancing along the sideline right down below us. That's Trenton Darden, number 21. And he did a great job of staying in bounds, and he picks up first down yardage for the Falcons to the 47-yard line, 46-yard line. Nope, they got to put it on the floor. There we go. 46, 40. It's on the 47. How about that? Pick up 14 yards. First down for the Falcons, their 7th of the ball game, first of the second half. Number 8 on the first down count. 1st and 10, Farmington at the 47. Johnson with the give, and again a couple yards this time for Darden. He picks up 3. Second down and 7. And that ball is indeed right there on the midfield stripe. That beautiful rendition of the Falcon. drawn by a Farmington High School graduate not too long ago. She's working in graphic design in Chicago, and she sent this back to the alma mater, and it's in the middle of the field as Johnson flips it underneath. Just a little toss underneath, and good, solid yardage after the catch. First down yardage for Farmington down to the 40-yard line on the catch and run by Daniel Vukai. Falcons pick up a quick 10 and another first down. And now they're down to the Oak Park 40-yard line. That clock running comfortably like we like to see. And a 4-point Farmington lead here on opening night 2024. Julian Johnson, the senior quarterback, number 16. And it's first down and a 10 to go. Well, there's a little misdirection handoff, and it's Vukai picking up 9 to the 31. Just a beautiful misdirection play in that backfield. They had all the linemen coming towards me, and they handed that ball to Vukai, who cut to his right and picks up 9. Johnson there, number 16, has his play. 21 is Trenton Darden. He'll be in the backfield with it. Or check it. Johnson goes up under center, and the offset eye. Darden does get the handoff, though. And he's trying to make, oh, he got free, got out of that mess. He's down to the 10-yard line. He's going to score. Oh, Trenton Darden. 32-yard touchdown run by Trenton Darden.
The end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
And just like that, the Falcons answer, and they've moved into a 16-6 lead. Number 21, Trenton Darden, looked like he was stopped as he was fighting for that first down at the line of scrimmage, but he broke free, and he takes it to the house. 32 yards on the touchdown run, and there you see number 21, the youngster Trenton Darden, senior on this football team. Extra point up off the toe of Oroku, and it's good. And the Falcons take a 17-6 lead here with 6:44 left to go in the third quarter. Huge touchdown run right there for Farmington by Trenton Darden. He breaks it open again. Little breathing room for the Falcons as they increase their lead now to 11 points, the largest lead they've had tonight. And they answer the call as they come back with a lovely 70-yard, 5-play scoring drive, capped by the 32-yard touchdown run by Trenton Darden. So how about that? 17-6 Farmington now. Well, you see, 6:44 left to go here in quarter number 3. I'm Rich Kincaid here with our TV10 crew on opening night 2024. We join you live from Falcon Field this evening. We'll be back with you 1 week from tomorrow. We'll have the home opener for North Farmington. Ferndale will come calling. We'll be right along for the ride on TV10. And then 2 weeks from tomorrow night, the big showdown. We love it. North Farmington and Farmington will hook up, the crosstown rivalry. Who's going to win? All right, Falcons restoring some breathing room. This ball's going to be fielded and returned by the Knights. Rondé Austin. He's out near the 40. And Oak Park will begin their drive out near the 40. A big touchdown, a 17-6 lead for the Falcons. But again, a quarter and a half of football to go here. Again, the last score we had for you was Stevenson 14 and North Farmington no score. That was a halftime score. Let's see if we can get an update for you. Okay, I can't right now. And actually, the man stepped out. Oak Park starts at their 30-yard line. Handoff round left end goes Mike Jones. Jones will have a nice 5-yard pickup on first down. Second down and 5 from the 36. All those Friday night lights glinting on a Thursday night in this one. You see it reflected in the Oak Park helmets here as they face second down, 5 to go. They're down 11 to the Falcons, and they're going to get a first down out to the 45-yard line on that carry by Mike Jones. Jones running effectively on this drive for Oak Park, their first drive of the second half, although they've scored here in the second half on a 35-yard interception return for a touchdown. Rondé Austin with the pick six that got Oak Park back in the game, but on the next possession, the very next possession, the Falcons went down and scored, and they made their extra point. So actually, on the 2 touchdowns, Farmington ended up increasing the lead by 1. That ball was on the ground. I think Oak Park has recovered it, but they're going to lose a few yards on the play back to the 45. Johnson on the tackle for Farmington. There was just a general fumbling about of the football in that night backfield that time. Second and 13 from the 40. Well, we're just going to disagree. That ball's on the 45, guys. The scoreboard's wrong. It just is. See where the ball is? It's not touching the 44, therefore it's on the 45. The older I get, the more I gripe on the air. Isn't it wonderful? Oh, my. 17-6 Falcons. Here we go, second and a dozen for the visitors from Oak Park. Pass into the near flat. A nice little move, a couple of them, and a 5-yard pickup on that catch and run by Nehemiah Black. So that gain will bring up 3rd and 8 for Oak Park. Well, right there on the 49-yard line. No disagreement about that. The line to gain is the Farmington 43. And I'll tell you what, from my perch here in the press box, I'm looking right down the line of scrimmage here. 3rd down and 8 for Oak Park. They try that misdirection this time, it's going to work. It'll pick up a first down, much more than that, as it's down near the 20-yard line on that little carry by Derek Burrow. Wow. Wow. They've run that little play where they'll hand it to multiple people in the backfield, and it's been stuffed all night long, but not that time. Walton with the nice gain. All the way down to the Falcon 23. 19-yard pickup, first down, Oak Park. On the cusp of the red zone, they'll scrimmage here from the Falcon 23. Now, there's your flag. Number 3 for Farmington, McCormick Reamer jumped. Did not initiate contact, but we had a neutral zone violation. Clearly a neutral zone violation. What else could it be? I know. We used to call it offside. 5-yard pickup on the penalty for Oak Park. First down, 5 to go, and now that football is at the 18-yard line. 1st and 5, Oak Park. They're down 11 to the Falcons. But they have driven deep into Farmington territory, and the outcome of this ball game very much still in doubt. First down pickup on first down. Mike Jones. The crowd a little upset about some of the hitting down there on that play. A little shoving at about the time of the whistle, but it is first down for Oak Park. First and 10 Knights at the Falcon 11-yard line. Well, the Falcons had a very nice defensive stand late in the second quarter, and they turned Oak Park away on a fourth down conversion. But right now, first down at 10 to go for Oak Park, and they're down at the Farmington 12. Fumble, the ball's on the ground, they'll fall on it, it'll be a loss back to the 16-yard line as Muhammad El Mark just dropped down on top of the football, which was loose. He made the smart play. Better off, obviously, to lose 5 or 6 than they are to lose possession. But now the football to the 16-yard line. A loss of 4 officially. And it'll be second down and 13. Ball's on the 15. The line to gain is down there near the 2. Second down. The Knights are going to split 2 to either side. Mike Jones, number 6, stays in the backfield off the hip of his quarterback, Muhammad El Mark. Mark looking to throw. Backside pressure coming. Got it away. A little jump pass complete down there to Jones. Jones dropped inside the 10-yard line at the 8. And that's going to bring up third down. Third down and how many, Rich? Well, let's see where they place the ball. There it is. It's on the 5. It's going to be 3rd and 3. We're checking. So many lines down there. Oh, they put the ball. It's on the 8. Okay, the ball's on the 8, so it's going to be 5 to get, right? 3rd and 5 from the 8. There we go. Into the final minute we go of quarter number 3. Two wide receivers to the near side. 3 in the backfield. It's Jones on the direct snap inside the 5. Boy, he's close to the first down. He may have it. No, it's 4th down. It's 4th down. He's a bit shy. He got it down to the 3. He got to get it to the 2. It's 4th and 1. The clock running as you see. Well, how big is this one? Pretty big. I'm just looking to see if we're going to have a snap. Yeah, we will have the ball snapped before the quarter comes to an end. So here we go, 4th and 1. Oak Park knocking on the door at the Falcon 3-yard line. Everybody bunching in down there on the line. Mark got the handoff, and the Falcons stuff them. The Falcons are right there to stuff number 20, Rayvon King. Probably his first touch of the night. In a key play like that on a 4th and 1, they give it to King, and he just gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. How about that? Big play for the Falcons right there as the third quarter comes to an end, and Farmington has preserved its 11-point lead. They were up 10-0 at the half, and they're up 17-6 after 3 here tonight at Falcon Field. 17-6, the clock tells us 12 minutes to go as we move into the fourth quarter on this opening night. So a really big stop by Farmington. They will start at their own 5-yard line, but that's better than starting following the ensuing kickoff, isn't it?
Ferguson Anthony, Tempe Cress, Kenzie Purcell, Taya Pittman, Heidi Lucas, Claudia Strickland, Cindy Rusted, Grace.
So the Farmington Falcons trot back out onto the field. They'll be at the 5-yard line, to my left. And here come the Knights back out onto the field. We'll get this fourth quarter underway. Oh, I forgot. I was going to check for out-of-town scores while I was just sitting around. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, let's see. We're going to need a surge. Oh, my. We don't care about the DeWitt Hazlitt score, do we? It is still 14-0 Stevenson over North Farmington, and on first down, the Falcons lose. Couple of yards. You don't want to be losing yards when you're starting at the 5. And Johnson will trot to the sidelines. Loss of a couple of yards on that play. Or second, and loss of 3 yards on that play. Second down, 13. There's Johnson, number 16, back to the huddle. Situation that clearly calls for a positive yardage play. But hey, I'm not the coach. Just watching the game with you. Falcons leading 17-6 here early in the 4th, and they get a nice little gain there that's going to buy them some breathing room. Antoine Bailey. All the way out to the 8-yard line. He gets 6. They need to get it out to the 15, a little bit past the 15 for a first down. Third down and 4. I'm sorry, it's not third down and 4. It's third down and 6. Well, Falcons would love to keep this drive alive, but that's going to depend on this play, won't it? Johnson, late handoff is not going to get first down yardage, though. Clever use of trickery in the backfield. Vukai, though, able to pick up only a couple, 3 yards. And so it is fourth down, and the Falcons will be punting from their own end zone or near it. The ball's on the 10. 10 minutes to go in the ball game. Falcons lead by 11, and they need a good punt here. And it's Leo Pace, number 15, to punt for the Falcons. His first punt of the night. Player gets on late for Farmington, Brady Petrucia. And Farmington prepares to kick it away here in the 4th quarter. The punt is high, not terribly long, and it takes the wrong kind of bounce for the Falcons, and it's going to be downed at the 26-yard line. And Oak Park player almost touched it, number 24, and if he had, it'd be Farmington football, but the key word in that phrase is almost. He didn't touch it. And it is a short punt for Farmington, about 13 yards. No, about 16 yards. Not much of a difference. Yeah. And it's going to be first and 10 at Oak Park at the Farmington 27-yard line. So if you think about it, the Falcons stopped them, right, inside the 5-yard line on the last possession. But in terms of net field position, they only gained 15, 17 yards on the exchange of punts. So they're still a bit backed up here. The lead is 11, but if Oak Park takes it in right here, well, we know. We can all do arithmetic. So by no means settled here with 9:29 left to go in the football game. Muhammad El Mark finds a pocket. Somebody grabbed his jersey and it's picked off down there. Intercepted by the Falcons. There's a lane down the near sideline for the guy who intercepted the football, and in the commotion and the celebration, I can't make it out. It's number 19, Miles Smith. No, Anthony Bailey, 18. Anthony Bailey on the interception. He picked it off down inside the 5-yard line and returned it out beyond the 35. And the Falcons, boy, that was a big time for a turnover. First of the night by Oak Park. Anthony Bailey with the interception, so team turnovers are tied at 1 apiece. And Bailey gets Farmington possession back, and he gets some decent field position as part of the bargain out to the 34-yard line. We're going to call that a 30-yard return on the interception. by Anthony Bailey. A big play in our ball game tonight. You see the situation. Farmington on the ball and on the lead with 9:17 to go here in the fourth quarter at Falcon Field. Little pitch across the left-hand side, and here comes Bailey. Antoine Bailey picking up 8 before he's forced out of bounds at about the 43.
And one Bailey on the pitch. Tackled by number 0, Aaron Heyman. There's a flag on the play.
Well, Mr. Gold just noticed a flag on the play, which I had not. Terrific history terrific history teacher here at FHS, Jerome Gold. I always depend on his PA to make sure I got it right. It's really quite remarkable how many times I don't. Still, I did not see a signal as to what the penalty infraction is. See, generally for that, there he is. There's the guy in the white cap. All right, here's the. I'm so hoping. All right, he says start the clock. I don't know what happened, guys. I was trying to watch and everything. First down though for Farmington. First and 15. The ball's on the 29-yard line. So we know that much. First and 15, Farmington. And they'll just plunge up the middle on first down. And Bailey will call it 3, second and a dozen. Opening night tonight. Farmington on the road next week. They'll be at Holly. We, meanwhile, here on TV 10, will be on Raider Ralph Way over at North Farmington, Ron Holland Field. And North Farmington makes their home debut for 2024 against Ferndale. Ferndale losing to Lamphere 19-0 at last report. North Farmington, meanwhile, losing at Stevenson tonight 14-0. That's in the third. Johnson running out of time, running out of space, flipped it, but unable to spin and make the grab was Trent Darden. Third and long, third and a dozen. Down under 8 minutes to go now. The Falcons with that 11-point lead. Good sound by the percussionists. I didn't want to interrupt. Third down and 12 for the Falcons. In the fourth, Johnson, they'll keep it on the ground. Darden found a little seam out there. Got about 7, still on his feet, got about 8. But he's out of bounds. It'll bring up fourth and about 4. And shaken up back there, getting up just a little slowly, Mark White of Farmington. I think he was shaken up a little earlier in the game. Punt team's coming out. Fourth down, 3 to go for Farmington. The football at the 42. Johnson will punt it away. I'm sorry, it's Leo Pace, number 15. Leo Pace, the punter for the Falcons, number 15. And a whistle stops things. I don't know if we have a clock issue here or not. It reads 7:03. It stopped. Well, we are about ready to resume play here. There's been no change on the scoreboard clock. It still reads 7:03 to play here in the fourth quarter. Falcons on 4th down preparing to punt it away from their own 42. Snap is short. Pace took it on the hop, punted it directly up in the air. And it's going to turn out to be a negative yardage punt. Down by the Falcons at the 30-yard line. They just that was a punt for a negative 13 yards. Well, negative 12. The line of scrimmage was the 42. And the punt winds up at the Falcon 30, so the punt minus 12. The snap, I was watching the warm-ups, warm-ups before the game here tonight. The Falcons were having trouble with the long snap. It's the kind of thing you sort of file it away and say they're working at it. They're still not getting it here, and the game's 20 minutes away. And it cost them right there. That short snap to one hopper to the punter, and then the punt straight up in the air. So minus 12 on the punt. 1st and 10 Oak Park. They're down 11 with 7:03 to go. They've got terrific field position at the Farmington 30-yard line. Jones around the right side, still on his feet. Down the sideline, inside the 20-yard line. It's a 1st down for Oak Park at the 18. Jones with that carry, picking up a dozen on 1st down. And into the red zone go the Knights. 1st and 10 at the 18. Clock stopped on the out of bounds. And Coach Albrecht and all the Falcon faithful here tonight are wishing that clock was running. 17-6, Falcons lead by 11. But Oak Park deep in Farmington territory. 1st and 10 for the Knights at the Farmington 18-yard line. Mark with the give to Jones, and Jones tied up in the backfield. The ball came loose. It's a fumble. It's recovered by the Falcons, recovered by Farmington at the bottom of the pile, number 0. Jalen Marshall with the recovery. Things just got a little messed up in that Oak Park backfield, and they fumbled the thing. And the Falcons take advantage. Their second takeaway of the football game, a fumble recovery by Jalen Marshall. So Oak Park on their first snap in the red zone, cough it up. The Falcons will start at their own 18. Well, fellas, a couple of 1st downs here. A couple of 1st downs. Maybe Richie could go to the dance. What does that even mean, Richie? Oh, golly. 6:44 to go as the Falcons off the turnover. Scrimmage from their own 18-yard line. A lot of razzle-dazzle in that backfield, but it winds up being a give to Darden. I'm sorry, Antoine Bailey, the ball carrier. Number 2. And he has a healthy 1st down pickup of 8 yards.
2nd down, Falcons.
Once again, I see I'm in disagreement with the scoreboard. All right, fine, 2nd and 3. Whatever makes you happy. Farmington 17, Oak Park 6. It's been closer than that score might make you think. The Falcons have never really pulled away on this one. That is Darden, isn't it? I think it's a yard or 2. No, I'm wrong again. That is number 2, Antoine Bailey. Sorry. So Bailey, not a lot of carries tonight, but he's had touches the last 2, and indeed, he does pick up the 1st down out to the 29, and a big 1st down for the Falcons. Clock running here at Falcon Field. Clock running as we hit 5.5 to play. And Farmington in no particular hurry to snap the football. They like the clock running too. Been a nice performance by Farmington tonight on both sides of the football. But Oak Park has been hanging in there. That last turnover might have killed them though. No gain on the first down carry this time around for the Falcons. This time the ball carrier is Vukai, Daniel Vukai. They'll give him a pickup of a yard. And now I think, Oak Park's calling a timeout here. Comes with 4:52 left in the football game.
Injured player on the field.
And, I'm sorry, there was an injured player on the field. I thought I had heard timeout.
Thank you to the Farmington Civic Theater.
So we will just,
Friendly staff.
we're just going to take a little break here. They're doing that deal where they stretch the player's leg, and every time you see that, you're thinking, and really, frankly, you're hoping it's a muscle cramp, which obviously we know muscle cramps are no fun, but better than some of the alternatives, right? So we'll have it a little. I cannot see the number on the Oak Park player who's down. But we will do what we always do in these situations, and I hope it's nothing serious. I don't have anything to add to the picture at this point. That's the whole situation here at Falcon Field on opening night. As we approach 9 o'clock in the evening, a week from tomorrow, 7 o'clock broadcast time, Ferndale at North Farmington. We'll be with you here on TV 10. 2 weeks from tomorrow night, Farmington and North Farmington get together. Well, we have time. Let's check around. The injured player's gone back to the bench, walked under his own power. Always pleased. So it'll be 2nd and 9 for Farmington from the 30. Falcons continue to pound the interior line. There's Bailey again on that carry. 3-yard gain. 3rd and I'm going to call it 6. Let's see what they want. Yeah, I'll call it 6 too. So do you want to throw a pass here and run the risk of stopping the clock, or keep it on the ground? Maybe Oak Park's got to call a timeout as we go under 4 minutes. There's the Falcon cheerleaders. Let's go. All right. All right, here we go. 3rd down, 6 for Farmington. Nursing the lead late. Johnson will throw. Johnson, he lost the football. Look out. Oh, the Falcons finally fall on it. Boy, that ball was loose for a rather uncomfortable period of time. At 55, Brady Petrucci is there to fall on it for Farmington to save the day. Oh, my. And there is a player down. It's one of the Falcons. That's Johnson. That's the quarterback, Johnson, who's down. And he's hurt. Again, I say he's hurt, and I shouldn't. I'm a long way away. But it's, again, one of those situations where you're hoping it's a cramp. There's I keep saying solid. There's an Oak Park player down as well. Same issue. It appears to be cramping. And we're hoping. So as we said a moment ago, we're hoping it is. Falcons likely going to have to punt it away here with 3:27 left in the football game and a 4th and 6 up and coming. Remember the last time they punted, the Falcons lost 12 yards on the play. Opening night tonight. Can't believe it got here this quickly. I just feel like I watched the Super Bowl like 2 weeks ago. But no, it's just time passing us by as Johnson, helmet in hand, walks back to the sideline. Hopefully none the worse for the wear. He's not limping. So we will see. Meanwhile, Leo Pace comes on for his 3rd punt of the night. And again, the Falcon concern here has to be the long snap. The long snapper for the Falcons is Malachi Lowen. Nice snap that time. Perfect booming kick. Just what the Falcons needed, and it's fumbled on the return. I think Oak Park has recovered, and they have. The return man, number 1, Rondé Ostian, muffed it, fell on it.
On the stop.
So a really nice punt right there when the Falcons needed it a lot. They're on their own 25-yard line, and they got that football into Oak Park territory. No return yardage on the muff and the fumble recovery. Oak Park at their own 48. 3:12 to go. Farmington 17, Oak Park 6. Mark's pass had an open man, but he was looking the wrong way, trying to get it deep to Nehemiah Black.
Number 18, Anthony Bailey on the coverage.
2nd down and 10 for Oak Park. Bailey on coverage for Farmington on that last play. Crowd here getting a little bit excited. 3 minutes away now from a potential opening night victory. Oak Park's offense has been held totally in check in this game. They've had a couple of red zone opportunities, but they have not put any points on the board. Oak Park's only points tonight coming on defense. This will go down as a run for 1 yard, as Miles Smith brings them down out near the line of scrimmage. It was originally a pass by Muhammad El Mark. Returned into a run and a gain of 1. It's 3rd down 9. Football out near midfield. In fact, officially it's on the 50. See, it's between the 49 and the 50, so the yard marker ahead of the football is the line of scrimmage. And right now, that is the 50-yard line. You know they're going to go for it on 4th, so this would likely be perhaps be the penultimate play. Mark in trouble, brought down. An eye-opening performance by the Falcon defense tonight. Number 95, Jaden Jackson, came in that time and buried Muhammad El Mark. Big-time loss all the way back to the 40-yard line, 41. $16 yards to go. 4th down. They put it on the 40. 17 yards to go. They got to get it down to the 42. 4th and 18. So here's your ball game right here. Clock running at the 90-second mark. It's kind of snuck down there low on me. All right. Falcons can stop them here on 4th and 18, and the Falcons can take a knee. El Mark fires, tipped, incomplete. Falcons will take over on downs. Oak Park's got all 3 timeouts left, but there's only 1:11 to go, and the Falcons should be able to routinely salt this one away. So nice performance by the defense tonight, holding Oak Park to no points. Real nice job, right? Oak Park got down inside the red zone on 3 occasions tonight, came away with no points. Nice defensive stop by Farmington late in the 2nd quarter was a big story in the ball game tonight. And the Falcons kicking them off the field right here, 4 and out, is going to be the finish to it.
Leo Pace in quarterback.
Pace comes in. Leo Pace at quarterback. He's number 15. The Falcons, 1st and 10 at the opponent 40. They want to burn clock here. Darden. Nice yardage on first down. Gets 5. Timeout Oak Park. So it'll be 2nd and 5. The clock stopped at 1:02. Oak Park now has 2 timeouts remaining. 62 seconds away from a nice opening night win for Farmington here at Falcon Field. They're on the road next week, going to play at Holly. Our TV 10 crew will be at North Farmington, where the Raiders open the home portion of their schedule. They'll be playing Ferndale. We'll have that game for you a week from tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Right here on TV 10. Nice that we're on the YouTubes, right? We can be watched all over the world. Nicer still that the comments have been turned off so nobody's feelings get hurt out here. A nice opener for the Falcons. I'm scrolling. I'm looking for out-of-town scores that might be of interest to us. Oh ho ho! Raiders 22, Stevenson 21 after the Raiders made a 2-point conversion. A 63-yard touchdown run for the Raiders by James. I'm just reading the tweet. 2nd down play here. And no real gain, and another timeout burned by Oak Park. 3rd down and 4 for Farmington. But how about that? Late. This is an X, which is 13 minutes old, and it says the Raiders got a stop on D, and 1 play later, James took it 63 yards for a score. North Farmington 22, Stevenson 21, and it does not say how much time is left to go in that game. Seaholm is leading Athens 42-0. Seaholm, one of the teams in the same division as Farmington and North Farmington. Ferndale, we told you they were trailing earlier. They'll be at North Farmington next Friday night. And Lamphere leads them 27-6. That's in the 4th quarter. So the Raiders trailed 21-14 in the 4th. And then they got a 63-yard touchdown run and a 2-point conversion, and they now lead Stevenson 22-21. Well, let's everybody win here and set up a nice little crosstown showdown 2 weeks from tomorrow night when the Raiders and the Falcons square off. It'll be fun. All right, here we go. 3rd down 5. We're down to 54 seconds to go. Oak Park with 1 timeout remaining. Pace ended quarterback to mop up. The give to Darden. Around the quarter, a little short of the first. Not much, but a little. Trenton Darden with that carry. He's had the bulk of the workload for the Falcons in this one tonight. Oak Park will call that final timeout. And it comes with, as you see, 39 seconds left to go. So I'm going to keep refreshing here to see if we can't get a final score out of that game from Stevenson tonight, where North Farmington has come roaring back. That's a final score now. Troy has defeated Athens 35-0. Oh, no, check that. I missed. Somebody posted a picture of the scoreboard. 35-0 after 3. I thought it was a final. 35-0 in that Troy-Athens game. And again, just to repeat, it's Troy 35, Athens, no score in that one. All right. All right, well, we'll keep an eye on it here. Oak Park has burned their final timeout. 39 seconds left to go in the game. And it's 4th and 1 for Farmington. And they'll go for it here because, well, they're either going to get it and end the game that way, or they'll turn it over on downs. And Oak Park has no timeouts remaining. And It'll only be 30 seconds or so to go in the game, and now the Falcons call timeout because I wanted to hang around for another 3 minutes. That's what I wanted to do, and I've been accommodated. Home, Farmington, 17, and the visitors from Oak Park, 6. As the season begins again, and I'll tell you, I just know it. I know it from my experience. Just this time of year just goes by so fast. It is going to be October and chilly up here in the booth before we know it's just always that way. Falcons are still gathering around. Troy has defeated Bloomfield Hills 35-7 tonight. That game being played at West Bloomfield. Oh, see, Stevenson has scored. They are ahead 27-22 over North Farmington. A lot of time, though, 8:43 left to go in that ball game. Let's see if the Falcons can polish off these final 39 seconds and send us home. 4th down and 1. The surge, the first down is secured, and the Falcons are going to win on opening night. You bet they are. First down, that's their 13th tonight, and it's the one that's going to put this one away. Why is the clock running? Well, they got to move the chains, Rich. Don't be so impatient. That's a big first down for Farmington. Let's start that clock and get out of here, guys. Farmington, well, I'm not sure if they have to run another play or not. I think not. There goes the clock. There we go. There we go. All right. Falcons are going to mill about here. And if they do need to snap it, they'll call a timeout, presumably, with a second or two to go. But that doesn't look like it's going to happen at all. Indeed, the Falcons right down below us are forming up at midfield. And in a dozen seconds, they'll be shaking hands with the team they defeated here tonight, the Oak Park Knights. Falcons got a 65-yard touchdown run from Julian Johnson. Came back with a nice rally after Oak Park made it close, and now they have won. The Falcons have won on opening night. They defeat Oak Park by a final score of 17-6. All right, we're going to step out of here. We will be back with you a week from tomorrow, a week from Friday night. North Farmington playing their home opener against Ferndale. That'll be our game of the week next week on the TV 10. So, for the entire crew, Farmington wins it 17-6 over Oak Park on opening night. And again, great to be back with you here on opening night. We'll see you next week at Farmington. Good night, Jeannie. I love you. I'm Rich Kincaid. We'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.